So, do I just have to jump in this big swirly vortex?
Yes! Jump in, you know you want to.
Okay. I'm in the vortex. What, I'm swimming? Ooh. Ooh.
Welcome to the depths.
Oh, I'm drowning. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm undead. Ooh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that was
Owen Wilson's cat.
Meow.
Wow.
Meow.
Wow.
Well, that was a review and a half. Holy shit.
Wow.
Who still needs a summer?
Me.
You've already got one.
I did not get one. You probably
I haven't had an
summoned
invite
someone
yet.
else.
Are you on
It's
your road?
going so great.
No, I'm on the hunter. You mind?
Who's your hunter?
I'll tell me.
Okay, we can go inside now because, well, I'm here.
Darky's here. Fine, in that case.
Never fear, Darky's here.
Then I'm just gonna go right on inside.
Well,
I mean,
actually, there's a lot to fear when I'm here.
Did you talk to anybody about switching mains?
No.
Oi.
All right, just come on the road. Come on the rogue for now, and then
He thought we only have 3 hunters. We need another one.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
All the hunters.
I've done fuck all with the rogue.
And I was expecting a challenge.
Damn it, FPS, stop being a bastard.
Right. I'll look at this.
That
my God.
daily, that's north of Ashenstrand. Isn't that the one you need to do to get the dude down at Kayla's grave to buy the stuff you need for?
My hunter's the same eye level as my rogue. Right.
I don't have any of the new cauldrons left, but we can use the old one, right? For
Yeah,
normal?
we are using
Yeah.
the one.
Good.
Might as well use up the old stuff before we go to the new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got plenty of flasks left, so please let me know if you need anything. And I'm
Anyone
in
else need
combat, so
some?
I can't accept it.
I need a summon still.
Fuck me! I've gave you like 5.
I haven't gotten a single one.
Just cuz.
Have you been summoning the other druid? aka the
No.
Right, you've definitely got it. You've got a little icon. There you go. You've accepted it. There. Stop fucking complaining.
It's going all so great. Every single time.
Okay, we're all here. Well, he's not.
Oh.
I specifically didn't read any of the fucking tactics, so Mike can shout at me because he's missed shouting at people for not doing tactics.
Yeah, Mike will shout at you, and I'll sit here and silently scream at you.
You're not angry. You'll just be disappointed.
Yes, I'm just disappointed.
Sorry, Dad.
Wondering why you didn't get that.
I
horse.
read it for 2 hours at work, and then my computer broke down, and I forgot everything.
Oh, son of a bitch! Damn it, technology!
So I spent 2.5 hours at the support station.
Oh. Well, at least you're back now. That's the most important part.
Yeah, that's my home computer,
Oh.
not my work computer.
Well, okay then. Who needs to get work done anyway?
Not me. Vacation starts on Friday.
Whoop whoop.
No clicky click.
By the might of the Lich King.
I thought we were doing a shower, not the Lich King.
Ooh, it takes some real stones to challenge the mistress of the
This is in no way similar to the Lich King.
Nope.
So on.
Well, it is a giant palace of some kind. Well, it's not a citadel, but it's a big home of royalty. So slightly similar, but different.
So apparently
Calm.
an eternal palace.
Yes, an eternal palace. Meaning it will remain here forever.
Thank you.
That's some pretty fucking good masonry.
Yes, very good. And it's underwater too. Very good, very good. All that wear and tear from all the waves?
Someone's trying to say something. Can you be quiet?
No.
I think Necro's trying to call Carmi.
Yeah.
Right, he heard me. I was just wiping my asshole.
What?
I'm joking, I don't mind.
Ah, okay. Wait, what?
Those look very delicious, what you're cooking, Mike.
Yeah, mate.
Eat me? Maybe.
See what happens.
Will you get tetanus from that, or?
Back to buy some
Potentially, yes.
Feast is up.
Oh look, it's a wee old feast.
This tastes like massive internal bleeding.
Ah, the best kind.
I'm just gonna try something once I get food, but
I'm not sure if the iron is from the iron or the blood.
ah! Oh fuck!
What the hell are you doing? Ninja pull! The fuck was that?
The first death of the patch.
The fuck was that? What the hell?
He yeeted himself into oblivion.
Oh, and I've got the wrong bloody talent. Has anybody got a book?
A book? Maybe.
Yeah, talent book thing.
Read a little book.
I need to have a fucking feast again now. It wouldn't let me exit.
So is normal quite easy, I'd imagine?
Maybe. Oh.
If we do the tactics.
If we do the tactics, by all means.
I do think Queen Ashara is still pretty.
Ashara a bit still.
Oh,
Za'qul.
do you mean Squid Waifu? No.
Yes. Za'qul, maybe also a little bit. Everything
So
before
are you
that,
ready
it's
to
fine.
release the old gods?
Yes!
Or Nasov?
Yes!
Spoilers? Oh,
Spoilers much? Oh my lord!
God, it's not like it's been all over the fucking WoW-based internet all day or anything. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh.
Like, I have actually been able to avoid spoilers, but thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh,
Even though it was
bastards.
pretty expected. It was pretty expected though. Like people were talking about it before it's being released. So
do we have to kill all the trash in this room, or can we just?
I think we just need to make a path.
Straight ahead.
Oh, lovely.
Hopefully. Otherwise, shit.
We just need to
Otherwise, Za'qul all over again.
Oops.
Oh god! Ah!
Let's kill it!
We actually did crowd control. Oh my
Kill the
God.
gladiator!
We'll put the glad in gladiator.
Aha!
Nobody.
The happiest fighter in the world, the gladiator.
I like cereal.
Dum da 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 da.
Well, I've missed you guys.
Hello, guys.
Once again, I think we're in the wrong place.
Hey, oops. Welcome back.
Oh.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
Do you like golf?
Do I like golf?
Yeah.
Is that the one where you whack the balls with the stick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right.
I thought you would like it since every hole except for one is under 18.
Oh!
Oh, how long did it take you to pull up that joke?
Mate, I've been waiting 2 weeks.
Sat there every day baking his bread, just fucking baking away. I can't wait to use this one.
Oh yeah. Coming up behind us.
Oh no! Why are they sneaking up our butts?
Oh,
Okay,
they
never mind.
turned around.
But these guys ahead of us!
But do you need a summon?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or Or an explanation where the raid is.
It's in the new
You
zone.
will need a summer.
You haven't played, so you maybe don't have it unlocked.
Their big fucking portal. With
Yeah, and I
big
can't be bothered
statues
explaining
on
the
it.
secret entrance, so fuck that.
Yeah, I don't need to use the secret entrance because I actually did what I was supposed to fucking do, unlike you lazy bastards.
Yeah, boy!
I'm sorry, I've been working.
Team attunement for the win!
How dare you attempt to learn how to save lives, you motherfucker?
I know, right?
Selfish bastard.
Supposed to be learning how to kill bosses.
Yes!
Oh shoot, yeah, I am regretting my life decisions or life choices.
Absolutely.
Look here,
Welcome
Mr.
to the
fucking
guild.
special regretting life choices.
No,
You're not
yeah.
special, mate. I regret every decision I've made, even joining this guild.
Aww.
Oh, Mike, can we have mice?
So I changed my one-handed keyboard, and
Cookies?
now I realize that my healing spells aren't on the same place on the mouse as it used to be,
Yay!
which it has no logic.
Alas, blind courage only triumphs in the fairy tales.
I will need a sec after this pull.
You are nothing.
An easy kill!
Because that knockback isn't annoying.
No.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Woo, trash.
Might as well use cooldowns. We're gonna go over tactics, I presume.
We all know this actually.
Oh, we're going this out.
No, I don't. I was a lazy bastard. I did all the rep grind, but I didn't read any of the tactics.
Oh well.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm entitled to be a little lazy bastard after that fucking nightmare of a grind.
Should we clear the rest of these before we go?
No.
Fuck it.
I don't think so, unless the entire room gets pulled, which I don't think it does. But I don't know. We can have a look! This is the arena. So I guess if we had to pull the boss, we'd go over here.
Now, the lore origin of this boss is this woman had such aggressive crabs that they ate her legs and mutated.
Oh, like a parrot. Like a. Oh, I forgot the word.
She's just a torso riding on venereal. Well, venereal parasite.
Well, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
Parasitic legs.
I need to restart my game. My healing add-on isn't working at all.
Do it.
Dude, we don't need to be that fast spread. Just have to be in our own individual groups.
I'm gonna put up a cauldron now.
So we're gonna, go ahead and take the cauldrons.
Yummy.
Take it, eat it, take it. Alright,
Fair
so we need to split the raid into two. With each half on a different side of the boss. So the blue mark is going to be for the players that have the frost mark. It's literally called a frost mark. It looks like a blue icon, debuff. On the left, and that'll be on the left, yeah. On the right side, we're gonna have the players with toxic brand, and icon looks a bit greenish and with a skull, and it's called toxic brand. So you have to stay within your respective groups, and if your debuff switches, you're going to have to move to the respective group. So if you have green debuff, you're going to the green mark. If you have blue frost debuff, you're going to the blue mark.
So it's Thaddeus without the annoying mini-boss at the beginning.
Yeah, basically, if you manage to not fuck up Maiden and Tomb of Sargeras, you should be fine on this.
Yeah, I'm Maiden of Vigilance, basically.
Yeah.
Well, the good news
Thaddeus,
is...
okay.
Alright, Thaddeus, the OG. And then otherwise Maiden.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't get absolutely pissed back in Nexramus and accuse people of fucking Maiden up as being deliberate betrayers. So it's Maiden. I think Dark remembers that night.
Vaguely, yeah. I didn't really raid that much, but during Salgaris, but yeah, I do recall you flipping your shit once.
No, I didn't flip my shit. I was drunk, absolutely slaughtered. And Squeakington fucked up the Maiden Orbs, and apparently I very drunkenly accused him of betraying me.
Oh, that's amazing. So, is that the only mechanic we need to know about?
No, there are more.
Just started talking, so I stopped talking.
Sorry.
Okay, so tanks need to stack together. We need to taunt after every crush. We have to drop our tank debuffs in the corners. As I said, the rig stacks together on the left or right side. When your colors change, players who didn't change swap to the other beacon. Drop your poison ice circles in the corners. Stack on the same colors at 100% energy when the boss goes. Step away from the boss, dodge the projectiles, and spread before the frost shock bolts that come in. I think the rest we can double check when we get in there. So if you guys all want to start towards the middle in the beginning and then separate as soon as you get the marks, then that'll be good. Instead of having to run the full distances across. I'm already checking so we can go for pull.
You want to reset the Bloodlust?
No, it's not necessary. It's fine.
Is there a keybind option for the mouse somewhere?
Not sure I understand your question.
When I right click, for example, on my mouse, I get another action than the one specified in my healing add-on. I stomp instead of Walgrove, for example, and I have no idea where that command is. Yeah.
In that case, if you go into LVUI and then go into action bars and general op, then when you go into keybind mode, you can set up your keybinds by just hovering over your bars and then pressing the buttons that you want for each.
On the action bars in L.
Yeah, in LVUI, if you go on action bars and then general option.
But it's on my raid frames from my healing add-on.
It's on your raid frames.
Yeah.
It should be a button that's assigned to the ability. So that should go on your action bars, not your raid frames.
No, but it's only on my raid frames. If I right click on my raid frames, which should be one healing action, it turns out to like War Stomp.
I've got no idea.
Doris, did you want to maybe step out of the raid until you sort that out? Or
yeah, I can step out. I have no idea what's going on.
Sure. Let me know when you're ready for an invite back, okay?
Yep.
Dix, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm coming back in.
Alright, pull timer going. Dick will be calling healing cooldowns.
Yeah.
At the boss first. Tank stack on yellow.
Already positions.
There you go. If you're blue, get to the blue side.
Looks okay, I think.
How many stacks you want? 4 more?
Already have to. Awesome.
You ready to dodge?
On, please.
for the boss.
Dropped off my stack in the corner.
Ah, this bitch likes me, doesn't she?
Watch a frost javelin. Can you reposition the boss? Green on green side, blue on blue.
In the depths, everything changes.
Change sides if you change colour.
Time to wash away the filth.
We're just gonna go ahead and trank this.
Don't this.
My power
Planted.
cannot be contained.
I think you have to stack with that Monta, or not. Seems to be very good.
Oh yeah, if you're talking the overflow thing where you run out, kinda, yes. It would be nice to have someone help soak that. Damage does split.
It fucking nuked the shit out of me.
Time to wash away the filth.
You want to put down a healing tide?
Time.
Yeah.
Have we got a specific time we're gonna bloodlust?
Oh, shit. Wanna put your side?
No specific time, it's a one-phase fight, so... Whenever, really. No enrage or anything.
In the depths, everything changes.
Column ready, please.
Switch
Reposition
sides.
a bit.
Change the color.
Dropping off my stacks.
Is your Vivify ready?
Time to wash away the filth.
Have it on call if people drop.
My power cannot be contained.
Oh, great. That's really useful.
There's plenty of meat to go around.
Time to wash away the filth.
Planted.
Power cannot be contained.
Am I running away with this?
Yeah, out to the side.
Oops.
In the depths, everything changes.
Change positions if you change color.
Time to wash away the filth.
Yeah, it's basically down. If anybody want to pop their cooldown, you can just go ahead.
My power cannot be contained.
Down, please.
I'm ready for an invite when you're done.
Hold on.
One down.
GG, I got a draw.
Ooh, that's a good start.
Got DC'd.
Quest.
Nice.
You arsehole, calm.
Oh. Well, shit.
Oh, I love you too.
Please invite me back.
I did. Did you get the invite?
Yeah. Can you summon me as well?
Okay.
Don't immediately go out, there's trash. They're patrolling.
Darky DC'd.
Can I get
Hey, that's a good
new
start.
weapon enchanted?
I already have
If
450.
you summon me.
Yeah, I'm just relogging.
Okay, so
Okay,
Moto,
can I-
can you get a stone up so we can summon people? Who needs a summon? Just type in 1, 2, 3 in the chat. Doris, did you get the summon?
Yes, thank you.
Dark is DC'd, so he can't enchant anything right now. Alright, so let's see now where to go. Down the stairs.
One more to summon Zanisha.
To who?
Zanisha.
Senshada.
One more to click.
Give me a second, just as the right.
You just fucking bonus roll loot as well.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Sorry.
On normal.
At least you got to roll.
I've got 4 of them.
Besides Karma, if you're going assassination, the best Azeroth gear comes from Ashvane or Gazoa, Queens, and I believe Herald.
This one is actually a bad cap. This is pretty good. Oh, is it Earthlink or Gutrus?
The thing is, with the new Vision of Perfection from Epigon, you want as many nothing personals as possible.
Right. Oh well, I'm sure I'll get it.
I see it as well. Can you summon me again, please?
Cool attack though.
Is anybody else logging?
Yeah, I've got my loot now. Can I switch to the hunter?
No.
All the CC in the world.
Ooh, yeah.
No sheep for that guy.
Nope.
I'm back.
Hey!
Woo!
The internet decided to shit itself and then vomit on itself and then shit itself again.
Well, poop.
Did you actually get to do the boss?
At least your computer works as you expect it to.
Yeah, it's a consolation I missed the first boss. Woo!
I did too.
Yay! Come
Get it,
rescue,
Miss March.
please. Oh. Sod it, hold on.
Right, okay, we get a stone open.
I nearly did the same.
Apparently it counted as me completing it because I still have a bonus loot run drop, so.
Well, great then. Kinda free loot, maybe, if you're that lucky.
Thanks, Moto. Let's get another stone.
Come, everybody, we going down into the butter.
Good, you survived.
Into the butter?
Yes, into the butter.
Prematurely.
Enough of these games, Azara. Face us.
Where's the thing that we need to interact with?
Nothing, we just jump down.
I swear there was something we had to interact with for the second boss.
Yeah.
No, we see the fish now.
Yeah, that's when we actually get to the boss.
Oh, not the fish.
Does anybody need a summon?
Thanks for summon.
The fish is a fucking cakewalk, Dickler, don't we?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, mechanics-wise, it's very simple. Just because it's underwater, so it's incredibly simple.
But it seems annoying.
Ashvane means
No, maybe a little bit.
But I can sense fonts of magic close by that are feeding into this room.
Well, I guess we're not doing those two. Never mind.
If we disrupt the
Double sap!
Ashvane
And a sheep! And a paralyze! Oh snap! Can we get a hex as well?
Whoops.
Oh shit.
Oh, good one.
we got a tank. We're okay.
Everything's fine.
Dark.
Yo, what?
I'm gonna need you to be more pedo so I get more footage, please. Thank you.
How about touching them kids, eh?
Well, now it just feels forced. Just like how you do it on the kids.
No, I'm not even doing anything. You're doing this to yourselves. You do realise.
Stop touching yourself. Stop touching yourself.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go, touching kids again.
God damn it, man. That's correct, Diclo, indeed.
Yeah.
Sniff the hair.
I've been out of the character of paedophile for so long now that I can't remember how to get back into the character.
Maybe, I think that's a good thing?
A little bit of lube, maybe.
Hey, slide right in there.
Oh god, why?
Does this smell like chloroform to you? There you go. I'm back in the game.
Exactly. Oh god.
God has nothing to do with this. Don't drag him into. Actually, no. If anything, God's the king of the pedos. If you look at what the Catholic Church is.
Exactly. I was just thinking. Look at the Catholic Church. I mean, what the fuck?
That's a nice welcome in here with a briny bubble.
Bubble.
Lieutenant Dan.
Green pastures.
Lieutenant Dan. Ice cream. Mama, I always say that life is like a box of chocolates. Shit if you're diabetic.
But I still like chocolates. Even
But
though
I
my
still
doctor tells me I won't, shouldn't eat it.
I still like the chocolates and I have to stab myself every time I use it, but it's a price I'm willing to pay.
How wonderful.
I had to stab myself every time.
Oh, I come everybody. Let's go into a cave.
Okay.
Come everybody. We're going back into the butter.
Hi everybody. Hi.
Also, look, we got Murlocs.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
This nightmare.
Don't tell Ari.
Well, that's what I was basically doing right there. Ari, there are Murlocs. You know what to do.
Corner furiously whacking one out right now.
Oh yeah, Murlocs. Oh, they've got the dangly bit in front of their head as well. Oh,
I didn't mean to cause it.
I did.
Oh, yeah, it's getting weird again. Yeah, I've missed this. Oh,
Sowing the chaos.
I haven't been able to fly my freak flag in ages. Oh, yeah.
I prefer Ari's Murloc porn.
Oh.
Hang on a minute, I'm just bringing it back up.
What happened, Diclo, is we found some Murlocs, and you know what that means.
No.
Ari, tell him.
Well, the thing was that, like, I was gone during all of those, like, Murloc porn things, whatever they were.
Oh, fucking hell. Ari wasn't here during the, during Uldir, was he?
No, he
Where
wasn't.
we
Oh no!
Where we discovered the what are they called? What? The Titan's dark secret.
Everyone click the oxygen-rich membrane.
No. No.
Unless you have, well, actually, even if you have unending
Fuck
breath.
you, I don't need lungs.
But you want more swim speed. 100% swim speed.
Okay, in that case.
It's very lovely. Otherwise, you're a liability.
I'm already a liability, thank you very much.
Well, more of a liability then.
Everyone in this guild is a villain.
We're just a big old group of liabilities.
Everyone in this guild is a MILF.
Yes, we're all milfs. I'm dead. Okay.
I've got the
I rusted too quick.
Fuck, when did that happen?
So when
Well,
you
you get the
kill these sort of fishes, you get incoming healing functions as normal. And they're called the putterfish. You need to know that for the boss.
Because I know I'm a gay fish.
A gay
And
fish.
you need to kill man every 45 seconds.
Pufferfish, not pufferfish.
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 The pufferfish.
Depends on where you live.
AKA bloodjab fish.
Oh!
Why are you whispering to fish?
Why is Demon dead?
I got some poison shit on me.
He's a bit rusty. He hasn't been playing in like 4 months.
It was sticked for a fucking lot of damage.
Is this the first time you've logged in during this patch so far?
Oh no,
Demon.
I've logged in a couple of times. Just started Architar and the Mecha.
We need a pufferfish. Okay, good.
The extremely hidden Mechagon that they have used years to search for, and hey, it's an island outside.
Off the coast.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right over there.
Fuck me, I spent ages looking at that goddamn fucking Aurora Borealis that somehow existed off the fucking coast of the bloody Ptrust far and didn't fucking notice the giant fucking landmass.
We have Aurora Borealis up here.
No, but not near like the center of the planet.
Yeah, like
we're talking about like
Polaris is like equatorial Azeroth.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be auroras there.
Absolutely not.
But I'm a Swede. We have.
We're talking about Azeroth here, Adora. Stay on topic.
I don't care.
It depends,
Well, I
it depends entirely on how strong the solar
I
winds
didn't
are
hear you, Diclo, but I live in the real world.
Yeah, but I was gonna say we only have cold here. That's the only thing we have.
Yeah.
Cold and misery.
Oh.
I don't know, it's
England,
pretty
is it
fucking
not?
warm here right
Not
now.
last summer.
Yeah, last summer, but like, if you average this July with last July, we get like a normal summer.
Or the midsummer a few years ago, where it was colder on midsummer than on Christmas.
Oh right, yeah, it snowed in the morning, or like during overnight, where I was at. That was fun.
No, it wasn't.
The magic source
Yeah,
is
super
nearby,
fun.
but
I basically had a
proceed
skiing
carefully.
jacket or coat on. So,
Azara
yeah.
will not have left it
Well,
unguarded.
you shouldn't need it in the summer.
Nope, shouldn't. But we can't all have, like, life isn't always as you want it to.
Come to the green to get healing debuff or buff if you need it. If you don't have it.
You can't get any heals if you don't are in the green. Have the green.
But,
Correct.
you need
Bioluminescence.
45 seconds.
You, I've got some disgusting new.
Oh, look, it's a boss.
Oh, look, it's...
Oh, look, it's jellyfish.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that thing. Gaze from below, have fun. Anyone staying too long over there.
Oh, shit.
Who's dead? Yay!
Those people? So there's an important lesson for
We
you,
are
people.
getting targeted by the gaze from below.
We're getting
Indeed.
targeted by the gays.
Oh,
Backs to the walls.
Wait, so one person did not listen and released, okay.
so, what's this Finding Nemo bullshit going on behind us?
Wait, where?
Well, that's the intermission, kinda.
Alright, so we need for this Blackwater behemoth, we need to kill the pufferfish, and we need to touch their corpse to be healable, and then we need to keep spread. We need to kill the second puffer shortly before the healable buff ends, so usually maybe 5-6 seconds before it goes, then we have to switch that target and kill it, and grab our debuffs. The tanks have to have basic tank swaps. We can be healed sometimes, and at full energy, the gauntlet to the next location starts. I think that pretty much speaks for itself.
We need to switch platforms after 90 seconds, and there's this swirly thing that will help us with that one.
Yes.
And in normal, it will take away the buff thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to get rid of the buff before you're flying over the open abyss? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
If you time it proper, it will go away basically on its own, but on normal, when you get the swim speed buff on the edge of the platform, possibly only down here by the ground, not way up high, it will go away on its own anyway. And then just don't hit any jellyfish as you move over to the next platform.
It's a swirly current thing.
Yeah, it's a current down somewhere. Grab that and you'll swim forward also automatically. So be mindful of that, you can't just stop. but it'll give you swim speed increase.
So I think the first pufferfish is over here.
removing the buff.
The first pufferfish is the orange mark I put on the ground. The second one is over in the purple.
Okay.
What? We can't eat food underwater here. That's nah.
All right, so we're gonna go for pull timer.
I'm not there.
Where are you?
I'm running.
Why are you
Released.
running? You're supposed to be underwater.
Why are you running?
Why aren't we summoning?
That's a better question.
She's basically here
You
now,
were
I think,
talking,
or is
so...
Fuck you, I will not be persecuted like this. Oh, what? You can use the underwater mount down here? Oh, yeah.
one of those two. Whatever, I'm a seal.
Me too.
Orf. Fucking hell, where'd you get that one, Aaron?
Do we get even higher swim speed then?
Alright, waiting for
Which
Tom
means
next.
there are stuff that you need to avoid while swimming between the platforms.
Basically all the jellyfish. They're right there. That's
You have
it.
to finish on
Yeah,
Martian
there's
Dark quest line to get
jellyfish
that
and
seahorse.
there's this purpley swirly things as well.
Why, I'm out of breath.
So don't touch anything while swimming from one platform to the other.
Rez Huba, Carmi, are you here?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say you're ready, mate?
Oh yeah, also very important note with the whole bioluminescence thing. When we get to the other platforms, we won't have as much ground beneath us. So if you're over one of the cracks and you have your bioluminescence, you will get eaten.
Huba,
Have
do you still
ground
have a
underneath
breath
you.
timer?
I don't think so.
Go
Isn't
grab
it
a
just-
membrane if you have to.
Isn't it just 5 yards apart?
Yeah, 5 yard spread. And of course we can go up higher if we want to, so
Yeah.
make use of the extra access that we have access to. Access.
Oh my. My wa.
Moshinderu.
Nani?
Pufferfish first.
And the next one need to go down 45 seconds before the first one.
Yep. Now the boss.
I'm just gonna trank.
You're gonna want to taunt when he's at.
Arm, you need to grab the pufferfish or you're dead.
Yeah, ready.
Ooh, fighting a boss underwater.
Doris, you need to grab the pufferfish. Oh no, the pufferfish is gone.
Lizard.
I got knocked back.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, shock pulse will do that.
At 20 seconds, I'll taunt. Dark pulse. Taunted.
Yep, other pufferfish.
Grab the green
Where is it?
To the right?
buff flicks.
I got.
Let me know when you taunt, I got the buff.
You can taunt when you're ready.
Taunting.
Gonna go for the green. For some reason I can't get the green.
You get it basically as you just get it as a tank.
Yeah.
Oh, convenient.
The boss gives it to you.
Yeah, tanks get it every 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Right.
So you need to switch at 15 seconds.
Get the current so your bioluminescent goes away.
Don't go yet, you're gonna die. You're gonna die if you go now. Check your timers, and then go.
No, in normal you don't.
In normal it's okay. Heroic? No. Yeah, normal it's all right.
Oh, you don't get the from below thing?
Not
No,
if you
it
get
just it
in
removes
the
bioluminescence when you get the
swirly-
current.
Oh, in the swirly. Okay, cool. It removes it. Okay.
Yeah.
And someone be ready to interrupt that boss.
I'll go now.
Like arranged.
I'll go.
Yeah. Get your pufferfish,
Done it.
then go kick some ass.
Let's swap stacks every 15.
You gotta use that y-axis.
Be mindful of those dark depths below.
Yeah.
So for this shock, we just have to swim towards him.
Yeah, swim towards him.
I died while tranking.
Get her up.
I'm gonna get ready on the pufferfish.
Yeah, pufferfish in the back.
Okay, can I get the doors?
Thanks, Dark.
Or somebody else?
Most
Yeah,
welcome
Dark.
doors.
17. You got a taunt.
I got you.
Tranking.
Taunted. Rallying cry up.
And I lie again.
When he does the big AoE, the
Taunt,
farther
please.
you're away, the less damage you get.
That's true. Next platform.
How do you catch this current? I can't click on it.
You don't. You just swim through it.
Where is it?
Right at the edge of the platform.
Oh, I see.
On the ground.
No, not that. I mean,
Where's the next platform?
There should be a few of them.
Slightly downwards, beyond all these goddamn jellyfish.
Follow the beautiful, sexy warrior.
I know, right?
I mean, that ass.
Taunted.
Tied.
Alright, I think if you interrupt, you take aggro. Might not be a smart idea.
Yeah, he was literally on the verge of getting that cast off.
Taunt.
And that for some
Don't
reason
hang
I
on.
can't get the buff.
Okay, really watch below you now.
Got it.
Alright, pufferfish over on the left.
Yeah, watch below.
On very tiny platform.
Taunting now.
Oh, fuck.
Taunted.
Taunting.
What a tedious boss.
Well, it's not.
Taunting.
The 5 yards range will kill us in heroic.
Yeah, it will.
Oh. Kill me. What, is this the game now saying, oh, Calm didn't die during the boss, better kill him?
Where are we going?
All the way back to the beginning.
And I picked up something, I just don't know what I picked up.
What, we've got to swim all the way back.
Yeah.
That's a pissed.
Ah, eternal ornaments. Okay. What do I do with these eternal ornaments?
Quest.
That's
Great.
for upgrading the crafting station in Nashatar.
Imagine.
Yep.
You can click the seahorse, it brings you back.
Oh boy! Oh well. Already,
What?
already swam a whole
seahorse.
bunch.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't get
To experience the grandeur of this beautiful cave.
I didn't see a seahorse.
It's here.
Now we know for the future.
thank you,
Definitely faster
Papa
than me.
Fish. He's writing his list, he's checking it twice. Doesn't really matter if you're naughty or not.
Darky's
Claws.
coming.
It's coming.
I was like, what the fuck's going on now?
Darky Claws is hunting you down.
Oh no!
You are nuts.
I think we gotta kill the people up here and click on this thing.
I'm not nuts. I'm certifiably insane.
Oh!
I got my pedo license right here.
Even worse.
What did you expect?
Who didn't click the horsey?
I didn't.
I didn't.
I swam the long way.
So who are we killing now?
Well,
Anybody see
we're
that
gonna
there's
go
this
over
guide
to the
that
radiance of Ashara.
Ashran Court Etiquette, Volume 3.
Somebody logging?
I was supposed to be, but it's not working.
Well, poop.
I mean, we're hardly at our best in here. It's not long enough after maybe like a few weeks of us learning the tactics, and then we'll be.
I'm looking forward to the world first race on this one.
Now to find the last font and destroy it.
Is Forrest on
The sooner
vacation?
we do so,
Yes.
the better our chances of foiling Ajara's mad scheme.
So do we just jump down and die? No.
No. We just click the thing so we can open the barrier. Well, half the barrier. Then we move on to the third boss.
Did we click it already?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why the listener was all like, we did a thing, now find the other one.
I'll be away for the next 2 raids.
Just to climb
My
that calendar
God.
so we know, but
Yeah, I have.
I'm away next
So we
week.
might as well kill these guys. They have to die later on anyway.
I'm going to see some sun in France. Ari, you are taking a lot of aggro.
I am.
Yep. Or you did this time at least.
okay. So I'm
Which way
guessing
going?
we're
Somebody decide.
getting rid of these guys.
Can't do. That's right.
Yeah, we need to clear the way at some point. Is it now? Later? I don't know.
Now you're fine, Ari.
One way or another, they will die.
One way or another.
I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna
gonna
get ya, get ya, get ya, get ya.
One way or another.
Is that your theme song?
Yes! Yes, it is his theme song.
I'm gonna track you down. So keep an eye around.
Oh, I got
Eternal
watermelon.
ornament. Yay!
Shoot. Sorry, I always get colds when I'm in raids for some reason.
It's fine. We are way underwater anyway, so I'm sure it's a little bit cold. Just a bit.
It's like Sweden.
A little bit cold, come on.
What?
Just a little
It's
bit.
very cold.
Sweden is cold and underwater. Fucking hell, did I miss a tsunami or something?
It was our secret plan all along.
Now,
Drowning
now
the neighbors.
Do
Now,
you live
Denmark
far
was-
north in Sweden or something?
Stockholm.
Also, yeah,
Yeah.
Denmark would be underwater way before Sweden, so what the
Because here
fuck?
it's fucking
Isn't that a
hot.
syndrome?
Okay, well, I mean, we had our warmest day in like 10 days today, and it was like 21, but we've had like 15 and 13 degrees.
And
Ugh.
5 at night.
Yes.
Ew.
What's summer? We don't do that here.
Yeah.
Well, give it a few
And-
years and you will.
And 2 years ago we had it. It was warmer on Christmas Eve than it was at during daytime.
Wow.
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 It was 5 degrees,
That's my
I
idea.
think, during.
That's fun. I like the snowflakes.
Not during summer.
I like flakes.
I like
I was about to say, I like corn flags.
I like children. What?
I need some D vitamin from the.
We know, Darkrin. We know.
We are quite aware. Come everybody.
Just slipping back into the morally reprehensible role that you guys expect of me. Oh yeah.
Aw.
Isn't boss 3 or
Yes.
the non-existent boss 3 just trash?
Well, I'm sure the boss
What?
is somewhere over behind the corners and the stuff. That wall right there.
According to Icy Veins, it's just trash.
Well, maybe they think it's that easy. Then again, trash is supposed to be the toughest thing in the entire instance, so...
What, in this one too?
No, that's just the general rule. We all know trash is more difficult than bosses.
Oh god, thank you. I'm having PTSD from earlier.
Exactly.
Don't go there. We'll get.
I'ma go this way!
As long as there's no stealth sections in this raid, we should be fine.
But a boss that doesn't have a boss, that should just be a trash section.
Oh look, a Shaurus over there. We got to the final boss, guys.
Wait, where is she?
Right over there, behind the wall.
I'm gonna be rude to her.
She's messing around with a ball or something.
Ashara's fiddling with balls.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought a cheap electrical fly catcher today, and a fly came at me, and I killed it. It was worth it. Yay!
Success.
It said like.
I bought a gun and somebody came at me, so I killed it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you get in a gun in England? Fucking hell.
One of them
Why wouldn't you
3D
give me a
printed
gun?
ones.
They won't give me a gun.
Tornadoes.
No, it's
Why
not
would
tornadoes.
anyone give you a gun, Carmi?
Hey, what?
Why can't? It was me.
They thought
Oh,
it might
why
help
me?
him
I
to
want a
protect
gun.
himself from all the dying.
It makes
You don't need a gun,
abductions
Chris.
easier.
You're threatening enough with a sword. That's enough for me.
You
go
just
full melee.
you just need a knife.
Wait, he has a sword?
Yes, I've got.
He has
multiple.
several swords actually.
My man.
Fucking shitty press steel katanas, right, Harry?
Well,
Yes, Dar.
I trust Carmi not to want to kill people.
Well, there's your
Not
first
me.
mistake.
Come on.
Oh, glad it's working.
Well, I'll just fucking turn the gun around to shoot myself.
Oh.
That's fucking tragic.
Don't do
That's your
that.
problem, mate.
I would say.
You want a hug?
Oh, I hope
Honestly,
I
what a
need- I need more than a fucking hug.
1 second.
Do you need
Get a-
cuddles?
Let me get a fucking violin out, tiny little one. I love you, man. I'm not belittling your emotional trauma.
Oh look, I'm gonna die. Maybe.
Oh no. Don't die.
Why?
Come on, Harry, that's very insensitive.
And very loud.
It's very
Ow.
I'll give you that.
Very squeaky.
I'm
Very
a little bit
high-pitched.
deaf now.
Little bit.
What? I have a feeling that your mic only picks up treble for some reason after that.
I wonder why.
Yeah, maybe I got the gain too low. Is that better? Do I sound less shit?
You still sound like a weeb.
You sound squeaky.
That's learned behaviour. Nothing. No microphone.
And Deuce has just gone for a swim.
Yeah, Juice is just chilling in the hot tub.
Oh dear, Arcana bombs!
You need to move out with those guys, otherwise you're going to make big nasty tornadoes and make Harry very angry and weak Murloc pawn to you.
Actually, those don't make tornadoes.
Do it.
There are some here who hasn't heard you read Murloc.
But yeah, bombs. Bombs equal. You run out, you get dispelled, and you don't stand on the bomb.
Get the fuck away.
Yes, get the fuck away.
That goes for the boss as well.
Yes.
Just think of it as like an anti-suicide bomb.
Fun fact: Trash gives you a preview of boss abilities. Who knew?
Oh my! It's almost like they put some thought into the dungeon design.
I know, right?
Design, rather.
That's pretty amazing.
Never heard of it.
The ritual has
What
begun.
thought?
Now don't stand it towards the middle. That would be a bad idea.
Isn't that so?
Don't tell me what to do.
I will tell you what to do all the freaking time.
I sacrifice all that I am.
Love you, Wish.
Love you too.
Is this another ocean thought of some?
Maybe not the hottest thought. If I'm gonna give my honest opinion, but whatever. If you find it hot, by all means.
And by the way, Wish isn't the only loudest person in the guild. He's only the best contributor to the guild.
So I'm the best contributor to the guild bank, and I'm also the loudest. Or what was that?
Somehow
Yes,
700k worth of feasts is nothing then.
If I'm too loud, I can lower my mic volume.
Oh, that was a hard one. But he keeps
the...
contributing even in this new pack.
So this is like Lady Vash with all the water elementals already in her.
Some people are excluded, but
I was going to say something very rude then.
You're fine for me, Wish.
What about Lady Vash, but with all of the water elementals in her?
you're not too loud, Wish.
Oh, I read between the lines. I didn't say anything either.
I suppose if I am too loud, there's always individual adjustment of my volume too, I guess. But
now we need to listen to Deuce.
yes.
Repair bot needed.
Shivs. Oops.
Thank you. Okay, so we need to spread across 90%, 90 degrees of the room. So I'm taking that 90 degrees is somewhere between this blue mark and that purple mark over there.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Roughly. It's a basic tank swap. We need to isolate the arcade bombs in the back and then dispel and leave. In the ad phase, there's no tank swaps. Inactive tank has to grab the big ad, interrupts it. Position at the edge of the safe zone. There's a huge knockback that should not that you should focus on because it shouldn't push you outside.
Both outside the safe zone and into the water. Water is bad.
Is there anything that you want to add to that, Wish?
There are before phase 2 starts. There will be traps placed on the arena. We might have to step into one of those to open a path. But other than that, just step in one, open a path, and get there. Also, when phase 2 starts, we might get blinded a whole bunch until we get to the safe zone, because it's a storm. So be mindful of that.
The feast is up.
Thank you.
It's over by the blue marker.
So just again, avoid entering the waters directly around the boss. Tanks should taunt off each other after each Tide Fist. You have to spread loosely around one side of the platform, which we marked, and dodge our arcanados.
Yes.
Move away from others when you're affected by Arcane Bomb, so towards the back. Healers should dispel the Arcane Bomb off the players when they're in a low traffic location, which should be at the back. So place yourself spread towards the front and leave the back open.
Who's number 1 in dispelling?
I was gonna say DPS that needs to be dispelled. Call out your own name, and there's gonna be several people at the same time.
Yeah, the big arcane circles just move out and call for the dispel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and say your own name.
Okay. Yeah, just say
your
it when
character name, nothing
Character.
else.
Yeah, character name. Good.
Let's
dispel. Alden.
let's rotate here a little bit. So between blue and orange, that's going to be our play area.
And of course, be within range of healers, or they will hate you.
No, you will die.
I also think some might hate us. Maybe. But we will also
I
die.
love you, but you will die.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm indifferent. You'll just die.
I'll start first.
Nah, we love you. Stay alive.
Your doom closes in. Power overwhelming.
Okay. I'm getting help.
Aridine.
Somebody else did.
Can't
Okay,
reach you.
I don't even know.
Gone, please. Watch the Arcanos.
Power overwhelming.
Okay, I'll get Ari.
Thank you.
Never mind. Okay,
If
somebody's
I
not spelling way too early.
Haunted.
If I close shadows, does that drop it up?
Power overwhelming.
I'm getting hub.
Taunting now.
I can't reach hubs.
Yeah. Come closer to the star, guys.
Overwhelming.
Okay, I'll get She's.
I get hubs.
She's spelled. Run out.
Rolling crap. Spread nicely. Haunted.
Those are the traps. They
How do we get rid
incoming.
of them?
You just step on one of them.
Power overwhelming. No escape.
And phase 2. Way over by the entrance.
So we have to go
towards
we have to
orange.
pass through one of these.
Yeah.
So there's one broken.
Yeah, they also make a tornado, so even more so.
Watch a tornado. Do not hit any others. Try interrupting.
Get into the circle. Get close to the boss or the trash.
That's the knockback. Wishblade. Dispel.
Do we want to stay on this
Too
90
late.
degrees? Or do we want to go back to where we were?
It doesn't matter. They always spawn furthest away from.
Yeah.
Well, let's stay here then. Just optimize DPS. Spread around this range then. When we're done with the ads. Stay on this side. Left haunted.
Off note, bombs also happen in phase 2. That's why I wanted to spell.
Yeah, and healers call the one you're dispelling and just dispel them when they're attached.
Taunting.
Better solution.
Thank you.
Power overwhelming.
Okay, I got hub.
Dark Rain.
Dark Rain needs this
Back up a
ball.
little bit.
Well,
Can you spell now or run out?
haunted.
Power overwhelming.
Got cheese.
Jesus, Chada.
I don't think so.
Taunting now.
Here.
Power overwhelming.
Planted.
And traps and phase
there's
2.
One's broken.
Okay, hop out. I got hop. Out, hop.
I
I'm
think-
just now run away.
Somebody broke the middle one again. Come on, everybody should come along. Only cross where you can.
Got it, seen.
When are we bloodlusting, by the way?
I guess after when we get to phase 1 again. Might as well.
Yeah.
No enrage or anything, so.
Okay,
Myself.
Get yourselves. Get yourselves.
Bloodlust.
Power
Planted.
overwhelming.
I got
Nice
Harry.
nuke.
Harry set.
I got Walla.
Just gonna check.
Don't think.
Power overwhelming.
Okay,
I got-
move. No, move. You get yourself.
Chili.
Can you guys block that chili?
Don't please.
Probably can.
Try it if you get it again.
Spell is easy.
Power overwhelming.
Get wish.
Alright, wish
Got
out.
wish. Got wish.
Okay, Harry, please.
I can.
Don't.
Scarm.
Yeah.
Where the F
Go
is
Carmi. Carmi, where the fuck are you?
There you go.
Power overwhelming.
Severus Wish.
Okay. Can we have a healing tide just to bring us in? It's fine. It's dead.
Ta-da!
Easy.
I got a thing.
You got a thing!
Combine 9.
Shoulders
You got
Ah,
a
yeah.
thing in me.
on bonus. So
Do I now?
Get them once again. But then I get to trade them to someone else.
So this Aquarius Requillery, any guide to the gut dummies in terms of what this does?
Essence.
Creates an essence after you collect 9.
Which essence? The one that I'm missing, or an upper rank?
It should tell you.
Create.
If you read it. For tanks, it
Oh,
would be
hard
Anima
refresh.
of Life and Death.
Condensed life.
Yeah, Condensed Life Force for DPS, Anima of Life and Death for tanks, and I can't remember the healer one.
An enema of life and death. That sounds questionable.
Hey, Nima. Hey.
Anemia.
Yes.
Don't get that though.
I mean, anemia. Ugh.
Yes, we will.
Oh, I just kill some things and activate a font of power.
The barrier has fallen. Let us see how
I've
brave
activated it.
Ashvane is without a magical shield to protect her.
Then we can go kick another boss's face.
Yeah, let's kill Ashvane.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yep.
Kick in the face for some time.
Oh boy.
Oh, Lady Ashvane is a big fat bitch. She's a big fat bitch in the whole round.
I can.
Cartman, what are you doing here?
I can honestly admit that from here my memory is blank.
I know
have-
it's something with corals. A lot of
Yeah,
corals.
a lot of corals and some soaking of bubbles.
And
Coral!
no window to do DPS. So don't blow your load.
and bubbles and DPS. doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
and especially keep your massive DPS for phase 2.
Oh, I intend
Facebook,
to.
you mean?
I merely wanted our guests.
No, just phase 2. Maybe also Facebook if you want to nuke that down.
Alright, I'm gonna pop break timer now.
Destroy coral growth and prevent shit from reaching her, apparently.
Yeah.
You asked to be powerful, Priscilla.
So 5 minutes from now, see you then.
Bargain complete.
Okay.
Oh, what do you know? Ajara changed Lady Ashbane for something really big of a. I totally did not see that.
Absolutely not. Totally unexpected.
I think it's a marked improvement, to be honest.
A little bit, actually.
At least now she's got an excuse for the tuna smell.
Ew.
Pop-Tart break. Woo.
Oh, I passed 52 in my Heart of Athens.
Ooh. Progress.
Slowly but surely.
Indeed.
Ooh, I just got 48. Whoa.
Hey!
Me too.
I had quite a lot of drops already, which is nice.
Nothing to complain about.
No. I like it.
And we're not even halfway.
I know, right?
That's amazing.
Now all my luck has run out.
Leroy Jenkins.
You become ugly, Lady
My
Ashton.
body's not ready to deuce.
Well, what's wrong with your body?
The mind. No, wait. My body's fine. The mind. The mind is not ready.
Oh.
For what?
Anything. Let's go.
Oh.
Wait. Did I clicked the wrong thing? I am already. Yeah. There we go.
Is that some kung fu shit? The body's ready, but my mind is not.
Lady Ashbane. Why does Lady Ashbane look like a man?
What?
She was gifted with great power from Ashara.
It's ma'am, okay? They pumped her with testosterone.
Yeah, basically.
Look, right. She identifies as a woman. Okay.
I'm not a dwarf. I'm a henchai.
Oh, okay.
So, there's a tank pattern here. Barnacle bash, and then we taunt, and then the barnacle bash, and then we wait, and then briny bubble, then we taunt, and then we repeat. Huh.
Avoid other plays when targeted with briny bubble. Okay.
The players with briny bubble stack towards the middle of the room. Burst them free. Gonna talk about priorities and tactics here. So players with briny bubble stack towards the middle of the room and burst them free.
Put the mark up.
What are we stacking with briny bubble?
Yes.
Players with briny bubble stack towards the middle of the room, burst them free.
Okay.
Soak all the bubbles coming from the corral to the boss. Healing cooldowns, don't soak all at once. I'm assuming that every time we soak, we get AoE damage, and healers need to do shit.
Fucking
So many voice lines.
So phase B. This is where we're gonna use Bloodlust. Player duos with the same marks have to stand either side of the corral to destroy them. Clear multiple if you can. So I'm not sure what this means, but I'm assuming that two players go ahead.
Basically. Look, here's the ethereal transmorpher. I need another person to demonstrate.
Here, you can use me.
Alright, look, let's say the ethereal transmorpher is a coral growth. When you get that mark over you, and let's say we both have a star mark over us, a beam will then shoot between me and Deuce. It will destroy the coral growth between us, and hit any players that are also stood there. So players, don't stand there, and try to hit as many coral growths as you can.
So you mean like dental floss?
Giant laser dental floss.
Yes, giant laser dental floss will destroy the coral growth, and we want that because otherwise, too many bubbles, and that's very bad.
Sounds like some
And
mad.
how do we stop the rippling waves? Is that something we
You
have to kill
the
before
bubbles will
recharge?
just move towards the boss. You stand in the bubble,
Ah, alright.
and it goes pop.
you get to
Does
stop.
AoE damage? You get a stacking debuff.
Do we all need to stand in the bubble?
Yes.
No. Well, we all would. It would be great if we all helped stand in bubbles, but only one person has to stand in bubble for it to pop.
So my question is where the fuck is Disco T?
I don't know.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I saw him lock on earlier, but that's
Right.
about it.
He doesn't want to raid.
Oh well.
Has he actually said that now? Yeah.
Didn't he leave?
Leave what?
Us, or I might be.
He's just playing another game.
Yeah, I've seen him lock on earlier today, but who knows? He could have left in those 2 hours, I guess.
No, I was thinking about the earlier discussion, but I might have confused him with someone else.
You have confused him with somebody else.
Who left?
I'm glad.
You have confused him with somebody else.
Yeah. I'm confused.
Now you have confused everybody else.
What are
Let's
words
go.
anymore?
What are we talking about?
I don't know. Let's fight.
Why are we
To
all yelling?
experiment.
Alright, pull time going.
Why are you
Disco T
running?
is still a member of this guild.
Do you know the way?
Yes,
No.
it's forward.
Yes, no, maybe. Can you repeat the
Don't
question?
stand in shit.
I like that.
And don't stand in between
Okay,
shit.
there's the corals. I'm moving the boss away.
Yeah, move the boss to the edge.
Oh shit, what's this underneath him?
That's cutting coral. Don't stand in it. And that's why we want the boss on the edge of the room.
And don't stand between the tank and the shit.
So I have to taunt now? Okay. Cutting coral, move away.
Briny bubble incoming.
I have to move away. I have to move away.
That's only on heroic.
Friday bubble. Oh wait, was this supposed to go to the middle room?
This was the one to go to the middle of the room, according to
My
you.
bad. Alright, well how's Huba dying? Everybody
was
should
in
be
the
on the
bubble.
bubbles. DPS on bubbles.
This is
My
why
heal
we
doesn't
stack.
work again.
Yeah, that's why we stack and don't move that much far away.
Taunted.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
Don't think.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Barney bubbles cool down and
Should we rest some?
yeah, hold on,
One
let's live
bubble
through this.
coming.
Pop
Yeah.
your DPS,
Senjata,
lads.
use the rest, Senjata.
Someone take last bubble.
Yeah,
Can't take it.
anyone can take it.
Taunted.
Yeah, but debuff, right?
Yeah, bubble will give you a stacking debuff.
So if you take one, just don't take another one right away, I guess.
I got like
It's
some mark.
5 seconds.
Fuck. Wishblade, was that the mark?
That was the mark, yes.
Wishblade, we
Apparently.
didn't do anything. We stood there like noobs. Taunted.
There was too much talking, I
You need to
couldn't
learn to
figure out what the hell was going on. Also, Briny
Briny
bubble in the
bubble.
back.
I gotta move him away from these corals.
Very much so.
Oh, I got
Everyone on
green.
Okay.
I got blue.
Yeah, you gotta move it or I'm too far away.
I'm up in the blue.
That would have been upsurge. Back to phase 1.
Okay, so cooldowns now in phase 2?
We're not in phase 2, we're back in phase 1. We just did phase 2.
Oh, okay.
But too much
We need
chaos,
to
so...
learn- We need to learn how to handle the marks, so everyone who gets a mark, call.
So now some more focus.
And what marks are connected? I think I ended up doing.
They're the same mark.
Yeah.
You get this.
2 red marks, 2 blue marks, etc. We'll deal with that one later.
Okay, yeah, we ended up
Select
doing
first facing to the ward. Good.
Okay, call out when we're on phase 2 again, so we can.
What's the deal with the shield here?
Briny bubbles stacked together.
Taunted. Bubble in the middle.
Or just there.
Yeah, on normal it's fine, heroic not so much.
By the blood of the Highborn.
Bubbles is up.
Yeah, soak one. Please. That was both.
An upsurge.
Taunted.
And bubbles incoming. Also briny bubbles.
Drinking.
Here's my artillery.
Vinchata, can you battle res yourself?
He's outside the.
Okay.
Your corpses will.
I gotta move. Taunt, please.
Briny bubbles stacked with the briny bubbles. It'll help. Also, we're in phase 2.
Alright. Bloodlust then? Or?
No. Right? No.
Someone call it. Fuck.
Then no bloodlust.
No.
Wait for the next one. And prepare for marks, they're incoming. And marks.
And I'm love with
Doris and Shaolin, she's Demon Hack, and Severus and Daylong.
Keep a coral growth between your marks.
Deadly
Yeah,
best
we
one
were
tells
2
you.
people just on top of each other this time.
yeah, we did make it, didn't we?
We got some of them.
Briny
Also,
bubbles,
briny
middle.
bubble.
I still
You are hopelessly outmatched.
I'm just gonna make.
And marks.
Demon yellow.
Choose and where to
Oh,
go.
okay.
Diclo and Darky, Chili and Demon. Good.
Very nice.
All cleared. Very good. And phase 1 again. And preferably when we get to phase 2, we kill her. Another phase 1 is a bad idea.
Move it away from the coral. Taunted.
Yeah, move her definitely bubble right next to her.
One more
That
bubble
fine?
to soak.
So we bloodlust phase 2.
Next time we get to phase 2, then we bloodlust.
Oh god. That
Briny bubbles incoming.
Drown like the rats you.
Taunted.
Like it. Drinking.
Daunting.
Oh, this guy's got such a shield. What the hell?
He gets. Oh my god.
It gets improved by 150% each time. So right now it's at 90% of her actual maximum health.
Taunted.
This is the first DPS check then.
Yeah, basically.
Well, but it's not a hard DPS check though, right? Because
It shouldn't be.
Healers
Briny
get
bubble?
DPS.
Where'd the briny bubbles go?
Apparently timers are a little bitch. Alright,
Gotta
deal
move
with
that
these, deal with these first. Deal with these before we push into next phase.
yeah, so everybody on bubbles.
Get rid of them bubbles and also soak those.
Okay, don't
AoE heal.
take all them.
A door shrink.
Fine.
It's already. We have used all our cooldowns, so just manual.
No, I'm
Oh
trying.
yeah, you have.
And
you have
Bloodlust.
Everybody just full nuke.
You still have Mumu's cooldown, FYI, and yours is 36 seconds.
Yeah. Spirit. Yeah, spirit link healing hide is done.
Haunted.
And Marks.
Taunt, please.
Is it?
Just march away so you don't damage anyone.
Fine, just burst.
Briny Baubles incoming.
Bubbles, taunt, please.
Hey, yes, go boss.
Yeah, focus boss.
Use a cooldown. They can't.
Or major light spike.
There we go.
I'm stuck.
Oh, nice.
You're not stuck.
Bye.
I guess not.
So how do we go down from this like?
We jump.
How do we push this elevator down? Where?
We jump.
Could you please summon me or I die?
Oh, I can trade the ring. Fuck's sake.
I fall down and I couldn't loot the boss.
You get it in the email.
Geronimo.
Oh, I need to heal down here.
Yes.
I do have to say this instance is also vertical as hell.
Like the looks of it though. It's a
It
very
is different, isn't it?
pleasing instance.
How many bosses have we done now?
4.
How can we come up back? I would like to loot the boss, actually.
Not sure, but I think that you'll get the loot in the mailbox.
Yeah, we can't go back up.
I hate this raid already. Why does
It's the same in every raid.
that you fall down when the boss is dead?
But you still get the loot in the mailbox.
Yeah, but
You
you
get
can't
knocked
see
down,
it
can't get back up again.
Extra.
But now you know, don't stand in the middle when the boss dies.
It's normal, it's not that bad.
Shaolin, you had to learn the hard way, buddy, but you learned for all of us, so be proud.
Someone has to do it.
It sucks.
Of course it sucks. Who's this fucking ugly guy?
It's a hawk.
Why are you playing WoW in front of a mirror?
That's what you do.
Are these like mini bosses?
Yeah, they'll explain. They're basically a preview of Phase 2 ads. For the next one.
Alright, who are we doing?
Orgozoa.
Why does this one look like an old god?
Just in time to welcome
I don't know.
these little ones into my
Because it's
service.
Herald of the Old Gods.
We cannot allow these
Oh, it's just a tender.
They will
It's just a nanny. Not
Looks
the
like a
nanny.
vagina in a bubble.
By all means, if you want to shove it in there, by all means.
Yes.
All right.
It looks like the
The
movie
famous
Teeth.
toothed vagina. Yes.
Yeah.
Boss time.
Alright. So basically, we have to pull with some sort of cooldowns apparently.
Yes,
The
because
boss
it
can
hits
hit-
like a motherfucker.
Yeah, the boss can hit 400% plus of your HP at 0 tank stacks. On ad spawn, get one more tank stack, then pick ads up away from boss. Okay. Incubation fluid targets a stack on one side of the boss. Soak dead Zeotroid puddles with the tank, ice block, or bubble. Intermission. We got some sort of gauntlet. We have to pick up but ignore the ads. We have to interrupt the boss only when we have all reached it. So we have to pick up the ads, pass the gauntlet, interrupt the ads boss when we're all there. In phase 2, like in phase 1, but no ads, the Zoatroids spawn on heroic. So that's not something we have to deal with right now. Incubation fluid turns this into an exhaustion fight. Okay.
And also phase 2 ads, which can be slightly random.
Alright, so let's do this again. So in phase 1, we want to move 10 yards away from others if they're affected by incubation fluid. Incubation fluid is basically a 5-second cooldown where he soaks a random player with its fluids, inflicting 25,000 nature damage every second. And this is usually done when he's casting Arching Current. An Arching Current is an electrical current through an enemy affected with incubation fluids, gaining up to 3 targets. So that's why they want you to move 10 yards away from each other. So when he does cast the current, you're not zapping each other like idiots.
Indeed.
Dodge the Dibbling Acres. They're like zones. The Acres splashes into an area from above and inflicts 380,000 nature damage to enemies within 6.5 yards of each impact. So I'm guessing that this is some sort of swirl that you'll see and move away from it.
It's a bunch of circles, and it covers basically the entire room. Very, very few spaces you can actually be safe. Be mindful.
We have to get to those spaces, yes?
Yeah, very narrow spaces. So be mindful of it.
We have to kill off the Zootroid ads as quickly as possible.
One by one.
A tank with... So we'll put a skull on it or something. A tank with a high desanitizing sting stacks needs to soak the hypnotic splatter. Patches left behind dead Zootroid ads. 1 second.
It's basically whoever's tanking the ads.
Yeah, whoever tanks first goes to tank the ads and soak the the blue swirls left behind by the ads.
Because he's got a sting?
Yeah. It's got a sting like a motherfucker. Either you have an immunity or you're a tank with the tank debuff. Otherwise...
So we have to make sure that no tank reaches 10 stacks of desanitizing sting by having the ad tank only reach 6 stacks and the other tank only reach 7 stacks. Okay, so 7 and 6. Slicks, you hear me? 7 and 6.
Yep.
Not 7 and 6, 7 and 6.
Is Powerful Stump under the boss?
That makes
That is on the Hulk ad in phase 2 if he shows up. I think it's only 2 ads of the 3. If it's the Hulk, you stack on that Powerful Stump, yes.
So in the intermission...
If it's the other one, it's an Aqualance?
Yeah, then you just run out of the group. Yeah. And if it's the Witch, then you need to interrupt, because otherwise you get stunned.
Yeah,
that would be pulse. Conductive Pulse needs to be interrupted, otherwise it stuns everyone.
If you look at your map, in the boss here is where we're going to fight him now, and then in the intermission is where we're running down the intestinal tube into the stomach area, into the anus area, which is going to lead us to phase 2.
Yes.
Take a look at your map.
And then you keep running to the end until we get pooped out.
Yes.
Don't we have to avoid stuff in the tunnel?
Yes, there will be pools you don't want to stand in, circles, swirlies, all the stuff. Just don't stand in anything that looks bad.
Don't focus on the ads. Just get to the boss and we're all there.
Don't touch the fish and don't stand in.
Yeah. Don't touch any of the bad as you run down the hallway.
There's only one way we can do this, and that's with the attempts.
That's a no.
Wink, wink.
Holy shit!
Alright, yeah, he's supposed to hit really hard at first.
Exactly.
Okay, I got 1 sting. Waiting to get 7, and then we'll swap. Make sure you don't let me get 8.
And debuff for someone. Whoever has debuff, stay away from everyone else. And AoE zones.
I'm 5. Okay.
That's why.
Does he not follow me? That 6 stacks, 1 more stack. Wait, he's taunting Smoto. Why?
Yep, ads.
Taunt.
1 ad at a time. You can cleave, but only 1 goes down at a time. Otherwise, too much AoE.
There's a skull down.
So which ads are these? These are just...
I'm dead.
They don't really do much.
Yeah.
And that pool,
Tank,
tank
soak
soak,
it.
tank soak.
Do I just stand in it?
You just stand in it.
Okay, that's 1.
Thank you, Dick.
I'm standing in that again.
Yep.
Rattling crap.
I'm on 5 stack juice.
Oh, hold on.
There's another one up now.
Yeah. Once all the pools are gone, then you can
Got it.
basically
I can
switch.
taunt in 5 seconds.
Yeah, whenever the debuff's off.
3, 2, 1. Done.
I got 7.
And then we just do that for a few more times.
Does the debuff only go on ranged? Or...
Probably.
Iron Bark and use.
Actually, might have been on some melee, but yeah. AoE.
I love this. Fantastic.
Yeah, this is a good fight.
And ads.
That's gonna be me. Tanking.
now.
Yep.
Can you
Try
mark
to-
the ad
try to
so
keep
we
them
take
stacked.
the right one first?
Also, 1 ad is too close to the boss. Get it away, get it away, get it away.
I'm trying.
Very good.
Taking that. Taking the next one. Taking 1 more. Fred.
Six stacks.
I think
Okay,
intermission
I'm losing
happens
3,
with the next stats.
1. Taunted. Last stand up. Fluid, move apart, demon, slicks, and wish.
AoE.
Then the flanks.
How long do we have to stay away with the fluids thing?
Just
Until Arching Currents has been cast. There we go, intermission.
I died again.
Pick up the ads, they should appear at some point. And otherwise just run.
World. Some sort of shaman totem would be good here, maybe.
Wrong one.
Oops.
Yeah, maybe like a proper one.
And
Good. I
don't,
didn't see any
and don't,
ads, though.
and don't interrupt until we're all down there.
I didn't see any ads, by the way. That might be heroic only. Do not interrupt. Everybody down. Everybody down.
No, I'm not.
You still have 9 seconds.
I'm a fucking slow paladin.
Need to drop
Use your
down.
horsey.
I'm dead.
I do.
Interrupted.
Are we good listing now?
How did
That
Viv
was
die?
a lot of healers.
I got kicked by as well and got knocked off.
Okay. Gotta focus now.
2 stacks. I'm trying to move in the corner here so we get some more space.
Do we have any combat rests for our healers?
They're way off, and now we have 1 button.
Okay.
Tell us when you taunt. I'm gonna Iron Bark. Okay, everybody.
Ads incoming. We got a witch.
Iron bark slicks now.
Again, interrupt conductive pulse and stack on the Hulk when it does powerful smash.
Everybody stack or?
Yeah, just helps share the damage.
Okay, I'm going to trank.
This music is awesome.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty fucking. It's a banger.
7 stacks.
Hunted.
Deuce, heavy heals.
More ads.
Witch again.
Witch and Myrmidon, so if you get swirly debuff under you, run away.
Move the boss away from them, please.
I've had this incubating fluid for a long time now.
About 9 months.
Yeah.
Ew. But yeah, that's basically the soft enrage. Too much
I got
incubation
fluids
fluid.
moving away. Hunting. I got the fluid, so nobody wants to stand close to Deuce. So how do you get rid of your fluid stacks?
You can't.
Okay.
Soft enrage. Nothing
Got
to
it.
do.
Oh, okay.
I suppose maybe death, but I don't know.
But you can still spread them?
You can still spread out, so. That's why you want to spread as much as possible for the arching current. Ta-da!
Nice. Easy.
5 down!
2 healed that last phase.
Da-da-da.
Well done.
I don't know why we didn't get a third batch of Zootroids, but whatever.
Oh, I rest beside you.
Hey, checkpoint! Lovely. Come everybody, jump with me. Jump into the abyss. You know you want to.
Nazoth, is that you?
Yes, come, hop. Follow me.
How many had read past this?
What?
How many had studied the bosses before, after this part?
Yeah.
I stayed at 4.
Oh, I totally read all of them last week.
Where's
But you are a lord now.
But what?
I can honestly say though that I've read on these, but the Ny'alotha guy, he's
Yeah, I can't. Little bit worried about that one. Can be a bit overwhelming. And then there's Ashara, even more so.
and sure like
Harbinger Ny'alotha.
Holy
shit!
Yes, Harbinger of Ny'alotha.
He's taken a lot of damage.
Oh shit! Can we not fight it?
No, we gotta kill it. It needs to die. I want to kill it.
Oh my god, he looks terrifying. I love it.
Yeah, it's so wonderful.
I should be cross.
He looks like he belongs in one of those Japanese cartoons I watch.
But I must admit,
She's like one of my Japanese animes.
Where is that from again?
Metal Gear.
Ah, yes.
Awesome.
Well, that's this door.
This shall be the final
Or
day
so you
of
see
your
what you need to.
twisted reign.
Hey, there's a secret if you backslash through the star in this room.
Yeah, emote her a little bit. See what happens.
Just because you're dead.
You should totally emote Ashara with all your love and all your hate.
Where is she? There she is. Okay.
Yeah, she's up there.
What you do if you do that?
Well, you'll see.
She strikes me down.
Oh boy! More trash. Oh dear. The trash do not like me.
Very, very dead water.
Yes, very dead warrior is me. I will lie here for a while.
That ain't get shit.
Nothing happened. It's all lies.
They better not have removed that.
Someone spit on her.
Supposedly, at least during the fight, there's something with emoting. The achievement basically
It's in
involves
the
that.
last one.
Well, there we go. Simonto had something happen.
Monto. There we go.
The power of Simonto's spit. It causes death.
Also, I'm really impressed that you can spit that far, because that's some...
That is pretty good. Well done.
That is like...
Did you kill herself?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. She's quite petty, isn't she?
Yeah, a little bit.
And I got the level 3 recipe for a potion.
Hello.
We're gonna need to get a more ads killed here, yeah, before we go down.
Yeah, it looks like we have to kill some. So I don't know. Let's go this way.
Or, yeah, probably. I don't know. I know nothing.
And then there's just this guy just sitting here. Hello, Gruul Tosh.
Part of council.
He's just chilling. It's like... We can't even stab the fucker in the back.
Yeah,
I think maybe we're supposed
I
to
think
jump
he's a
down
mini
and
boss.
after it.
Yeah, I think a mini boss gauntlet will start when we get down there. Because these guys sitting here, they are definitely not the bosses. So I'm guessing mini bosses. Maybe. We shall see.
Oh, the Queen's Court, yeah.
The Queen's Court indeed! Yes! It's such a wonderful place.
I was gonna say, like, this boss didn't seem too bad. Like,
Yeah, this one, no, this seems
yeah,
alright.
stay close to one boss, stay away from the other.
Yeah, and then do whatever Ashara tells you to. Like stand in the purple bubbles, or don't move, or stay away from others, and stuff like that. Don't use the same ability twice in a row.
You trust us with that?
I don't know. If you want to take damage, then by all means use the same ability twice in a row. When that decree is made by Ashara. Because apparently... Yeah. Because apparently we have to obey her orders.
Well, we are in a court after all. It'd be rude
Yeah,
not to.
but she is a bitch, so she could just fuck off.
I'm just curious.
But we'll get to
So
that
was
when the
I.
boss is down, then we can go over the
Another raid.
tactics. It'll be okay. Oh dear, tornadoes.
Will
Oh, look, that rogue, that's not Carmi.
What's that, sorry?
You
Nope.
survived, it's very good.
Good gold star.
Someone had a lot of aggro.
Tornado!
Trying to blow me off. Asshole.
I tried to warn you earlier.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think it's my belt.
Does it have increased
Use
threat?
it too hardly. You're too mean with your belt.
Yep, increase
Got it
chance
on
for
two sides
increased
when I
threat.
sneeze.
Just might be it. That is an unfortunate belt to have.
Subjects seldom face a true challenge.
Why do we even have that equipped?
It's the only one I've got.
For a challenge.
Yeah.
He is
They
good tank.
only cost 5 mana though.
Yeah, well, I've also Benedict it, so it's actually 25.
So who's popping the champagne?
I am on Friday.
Oh. Holiday or
If
vacation
you
time.
Get here, you get some.
Yeah, I'll pass. Not a champagne person.
He's on the special brew.
Yes. It makes me feel happy.
Wanna know.
He makes it in his bathtub at home.
I don't have a bathtub. So I use the
That's right,
sink.
The distillery.
When I grew up, we had eels and crabs in the bathtub. So.
We should back away now.
Really, we use water.
Using a bath. That must suck. Don't move.
There's the boss.
Okay. So, kill both together. We need the tanks apart. Sylva's in the room center. Okay, which one's that?
That's the fancy guy.
That's
On the left.
Star. So Star in the middle. Tank swap during Zealous Eruption or Violet Outburst. So there's two things we need to tank swap on. Zealous Eruption or Violet Outburst. And we want to make sure that Star's in the middle of the room. Group soak Sylvaz's charge. He charges the charge targets move to room corners. I'm guessing that's for a purpose.
So are we standing in between or with the person?
You stand with the person. Or, yeah, with the person, yeah. And whoever is being charged, don't move towards the other boss. Move away from the boss.
Don't you have to be like 4 yards away?
Not with the charge. With one of the decrees, yes. I'm sure we'll get to those in a moment.
So we need to isolate players with Fanatical Verdict. And what I mean by I think what isolate players means is move away from everybody else. You have to stand by Sylvaz during Zealous Eruption.
Basically, when there's a giant bubble around him, stand in it.
Yep, and that's when me and the Slicks are swapping. Stand away from Pashmar during Violet Outburst. And Pashmar is the other boss, which is now going to be Nipple. 3 sparks. Kill 1. Weaken the second one and ignore the third.
Think high botanist. Basically the same thing.
Okay.
With the flame orbs.
Yeah, so as soon as the 3 sparks appear, we have to kill 1, weaken the second, ignore the third. I've given assist to Wishblade and the Necros so they can target one with Skull, and then they can target the other one with X. And then the one that's not targeted with any mark, we just don't touch. Asher's Decrees. I'm not sure about the orders.
It's the same order. Form, ranks, repeat, stand alone, deferred, obey and suffer.
So we have to soak the purple zones.
And that just needs to be one person.
Yep. We don't double cast the same spell. That's the second one. We have to isolate the players to third degree.
Yeah, stand alone, everyone stands away from each other, which might be difficult because there possibly is a bubble during that time, so it'll be a bit but preferably, if you have to, stand in the bubble next to other people rather than standing out of the bubble. If you must decide, stand in bubble.
Next decree is going to require you to move constantly until the debuff is gone, so I think maybe jumping in one place would work.
Possibly, otherwise just keep moving because otherwise you'll blow up.
Yeah, we can test it. And in the last decree, which is the 5th one, don't take damage, you'll become immune to healing.
Okay. So who are we DPSing first?
Both. They both need to go down.
Okay.
So wait, do we split the DPS half?
And also yes, melee on Sylvas. Ranged on Pashmar, preferably.
Okay, then that means I don't have to split up anybody. They all know where they need to go.
Basically, and then we just gotta hope that the DPS evens out on both of them. Otherwise, we'll deal with that.
We'll see how it goes. So, yeah.
Alright, I'll tank Star first in the middle of the room.
Dildo sisters away.
What?
What?
Nothing. Inside joke. Much like the dildos. In, out, check it all about.
Wink, wink. Once again.
Yeah, there. Alright.
Alright, sparks incoming. Again, nuke 1.
Mark them so we do it right.
We're gonna want to make sure that we taunt before you get 10 stacks of those, because we might have issues. Soak those purple things, that's the first decree.
The consequences.
I just did that, sir.
Soak that.
Sorry.
Okay, let's swap.
Did it before I said it.
Leave the third one.
Zelius, you can move to boss. Everybody in Sylvester. Except off tank, I don't think I need to go.
Yeah, off tank needs to stay out, sadly. So focus heal them. Right, help soak the charge if you can.
Ice block, ice
Oh yeah,
block.
ice block, ice block.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
The power of mage. Alright, repeat performance. Don't use the same ability twice in a row.
We gotta swap.
Obey my edicts or suffer the consequences.
Who are we focusing?
Melee on Sivas, and
Yeah, melee in the middle. Ranged on the witch over there.
Sparks, mark them.
Is that a bow or?
You got the same again. Skull, star, then leave purple.
Skull goes down first. Purple to half and leave star.
Okay.
Purple to half, stop on purple. Leave star. Leave purple.
Make your mind up.
I said leave purple.
Said leave star.
Just leave both of them now.
There's a pet on the star thing.
Leroy.
Jeez, it's like
Stand alone.
Separate. Range.
Okay. We will have to stack maybe.
D-Long got CC'd.
Yep.
D-Long, that's what happens when you get 10 stacks. Kill him and then res him. Everybody in the middle. Still D-Long.
As well.
Okay,
There we go. Battle res him now. Okay, I'll take Hash away. So Slicks, you gotta talk to me when that.
So is it better that the melee stack when the other has standalone, because I had no space to get in to actually DPS the boss while I had it? For 30
Severus,
seconds.
can I ask you to come on to Pashmar, please?
Charge.
Thank you.
You have been found wanting.
Run away from that.
This pageant grows tiresome.
Okay,
I command
just don't.
you
It's
to
like.
provide more.
Yeah, taunt. Good.
Move around.
Jumping works.
Alright.
Jumping works.
Move or jump.
Think.
Jump around.
I'm gonna. Okay, good. Do it. My team. Okay, I'm gonna.
We need a. Yeah, we need a healing cooldown here, please.
Go purple.
Charge on boop. Nice. Fuck me. Nah, dildos just stuck together. Weren't ready for that setting.
Severus, how many
Sivas
stacks you
is lower than.
got? Slicks, sorry.
7.
Okay.
Okay, don't think
I'll
that.
let when you have 8. Let's
Okay.
swap.
Move into bubble.
This pageant
grows tiresome. I command you to provide more
Everybody in?
entertainment.
Let's get Chili up.
Yeah, pop personals if you can.
I shall strike you down.
And Deuce if you have any.
Don't have it. I'm dead.
Okay,
Coming up.
Getting up, getting up.
Arsch retten. I got 8 stacks.
I shall
That stuff, I don't think that can. Okay, let's swap.
So who we're DPSing next now? The Star?
Star. And leave the other one blank. Stop DPS and Star. Absorb purples.
Obey my edicts or suffer the consequences.
I shall strike you down.
I'm popping a minor.
Starts job.
You should not end at the end of the world because of the.
I'm gonna region map.
8 stacks.
Let's swap Severus. Yep. Got it. We need she's on Pashmar now, please.
Stand in bubble.
She's you stay on this boss now, going forward.
And
Ari as well.
When are we bloodlust?
Pashmar.
Repeat performance now. Wait until that's over, then we can bloodlust.
Wish you call Bloodlust when it's ready.
Alright.
Let's go. Get or nipple down and skull. Get nipple to 100% down.
Just you have 8.
Let's swap. Leave the sparks that aren't targeted. Out of that blue. Idora strength.
Cool, Adora's got it.
Ace up,
Bloodlust.
and I can prolong it.
Good, do it.
Stand alone in 10.
Wish, I need you to go on the other ad.
Alright.
On the other boss.
Okay. Just gonna grab it in here.
I am wary of this farce.
Stand alone.
Obey my edicts or suffer the consequences.
Oh.
Bless you.
Okay, let's swap.
Nothing.
Bubble in 5.
Severus, I need you to go back to the main boss. Eruption, move to boss.
Sparks incoming.
Which we're going first?
Za'qul, you immuning or we need to stack? Okay, stacking.
Severus, I need you back on this boss.
Why is the nipple lower than the skull?
I shall strike you down.
Because it's flickered
That's how weird.
between them.
I'm
and
down.
my-
Off to Ink dead as well.
Enrage.
Enrage, was it?
Yep, Berserk timer. We were too slow.
Oh wow. Oh, okay, we had like tons dead. That makes sense. Okay, let's do it again.
Also, notice all the swirlies on the ground. Those are left by the chargers. That's why they need to go to the sides of the room.
And more people need to soak the charges. Many people died alone.
Yeah, but many people stand at the end of the world and you can't reach them.
Well, as a healer, I had a problem with the nipple and skull just flicking between them on the same target. So it was hard to keeping up to who was who. And me as a healer, it isn't a problem because it's not my main target. But if anyone else had the same problem, that will be an issue.
Can we get a feast?
Of course.
And the repair bot, please.
Yeah, repair
Thanks.
is good.
Please keep the dildo sisters alive.
Well, don't get one
The
shot.
what?
Oh, actually, to be fair, we could have helped you with.
Yeah,
Like,
we got one shot because nobody
you
did the
got one
fucking
shot, yeah, 'cause
tactic.
nobody soaked with you.
Oh, we said the T word. Here we go, guys.
Tactics.
No, he fucking did the fucking tactics. Do the fucking tactics. I'll fucking smash the keyboard again if you don't.
Exactly.
He's gonna release a fucking Al Qaeda video with him like pointing a gun at a keyboard. I'll do it if you don't fucking do the tactics.
Yeah, we have to start doing the tactics, or he will waste money on keyboards, basically.
Yeah.
Maybe rangers can orient on the right side of the room so we can soak the charge easier.
Maybe if we don't do the tactics hard enough, we might get NATO involved.
I'm trying
When
to
do we-
find Jeeves.
Do we always have to be split up by 6 yards?
No.
Doors, cheese behind you.
So
what if we have everybody just stack, and then when it's appropriate, then we unstack?
Yeah, you only need to be spread out for standalone or when you have the fanatical verdict thing debuff on you.
Yeah, but when the standalone buff is it better for melee to stack and so there's space for the standalones to actually stand around and steal DPS? Because there was a time there where everyone was like spread around the boss, so I couldn't get into actual DPS.
Yeah, if at all possible, let melee be close to the boss and range stay on the edges of the bubble.
Just remind the melee or range to stay for the.
Range, do what you usually do. Stand slightly further away than the melee does.
Maybe like. Yeah, melee on skull and then ranged on cross-ish, or.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then melee, we just gotta try to spread in a nice little circle.
Also, can we use the same markers every time on the sparks?
I think it's because multiple people are doing it. So if anyone else is doing fine, I won't do anything.
I'm not doing it.
Okay,
Just use the same
marking duty then.
Wishblade on marking duty, by all means.
Wishblade on marking duty.
Alright.
Okay, so skull purple and then no mark or something.
Now I gotta figure out like, oops, where is my marker for purple? That's my hotkey for purple. Okay.
My problem was that the markings keep flicking between skull and whatever, and it just went going back and forth. So I had no idea.
Also, if you want, we can bloodlust whenever.
Whee!
Okay. Right, actually, I guess this is pretty linear. This fight.
Yeah, it just circles around 5 different degrees, and they start over.
Sparks.
Oops.
Skull. Nuke. 100%. Star 50%.
This pageant grows
Form ranks.
I command you to provide more entertainment. I shall strike you down.
Oh, 4 more.
Taunting, 8 stack.
Yep, swap. Severus, can I get you on Pashmar right away? Eruption, move to boss.
I shall strike you down.
Then you can get in. Let's get away from him.
Death awaits you.
Okay, now stack. Oh, so good, so good.
Your call.
Should we go further out because of the swirlies?
Yes, preferably as far as you can go.
Swap.
Also, repeated performance.
Cross is moved.
Violent outburst now.
You have been found
Move away from that.
And someone with debuff was in melee. Please move out.
Potent sparks.
It's under control.
I think also the game marks them on its own.
Where'd you go? Yeah.
That magical alert verdict.
So purple.
Yeah, that's why it's flicker.
Yeah.
Pop 6.
8.
I shall strike you down. I am weary of this farce.
Standing
alone.
alone.
Okay, so if melee can stack now to make space for the standalones.
Zealous Disruption next.
Okay, better have a few people in here.
Get Chili up. And give it Trank after Chili gets up.
Get Shaolin.
Take offense to that.
Drinking.
How did Huba die?
Oh, I don't know. From Swally and suffering, many suffering.
Yeah, I think it was outside during the era.
Pop.
Don't think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sparks incoming.
Don't stack.
Okay, yeah, you're blocking, good.
I shall strike you down. You have been.
Yeah, game is marking on its own.
Yeah, orange first then.
Yeah, nibble first.
Marking is flickering. Can you be clear on which mark to?
Nibble goes down first.
Then star.
But there might be more than me that's confused.
I shall strike you down.
Death awaits you. Need some heals. How many stacks you got?
7. 1 more.
Let me know when you're ready.
Don't think now.
Stopping.
We have, yeah, your cooldowns. Where to go?
I shall strike you down.
Bubble incoming.
Yep.
This pageant grows
And obey and suffer.
I command you to provide more entertainment.
Okay, this is, yeah, take as little damage as you can.
Yeah. You take damage, you can't get healed.
Yeah, for a little bit. So we gotta have a lot of healing on the tanks.
I shall strike you down.
Sparks incoming.
Don't think juice.
Yep.
Oh, which are we taking first now? Nipple still?
Nibble. Nibble and star.
Leave purple.
It gives different marks every time, which is really annoying.
Yeah, but we'll just have to deal.
Oh, we're getting star down quick.
Apparently stars go down.
Oh, stop nipple then.
No, oh, fuck me, sideways.
At least it's only on heroic when you get debuff.
Let's just do it by the position next time.
And forming ranks.
Battle res? Yes or no?
I command you to provide more entertainment.
Yeah, we had one.
7 stacked on me.
Right.
8. Don't think.
Stop.
I shall strike you down.
Inside.
Buff up, please.
Where to go? You need
Cover and bolt, and then Zelius interruption. So get ready to stack. Move to boss.
And sparks afterwards.
I am weary
nipple
of this
first,
farce. Obey
then
my
star.
edicts or suffer the consequences.
We got a swap. Thank you.
Repeated performance.
I
I'm gonna move to Pashmar.
Charge.
On who?
It clearly marks.
What is this constant silence coming from?
Repeat performance.
Okay.
Well, now, Bruce, move away from that.
Yeah, I'm pulling
Need people on Pashma.
Yeah, okay, I'll go over to Pasmar. Demon.
Yep, go. Ari, you as well.
Yeah, I'm already on there.
Uba as well. You should be on it already. Carmi, you as well.
Get ready, Son, 7 stacks.
Stand alone in 5.
Stop. Good. Carmi, get back to the main boss.
I am wary of this farce.
Stand
Obey
alone.
my edicts,
Range.
suffer the consequences. I shall strike you down.
I swap.
Don't stand on my standalone, please.
Severus, get on the main boss.
Okay, we need to switch back.
Yeah, Demon main boss. Ari main boss. Carmi main boss. Uba main boss.
Boom.
Nice.
Nice.
You show such heart.
Not bad.
Preparations are nearly complete. I await your arrival below.
I just did.
Thank you. I must not have said thank you clear enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the
Oh, look, old gods stuff.
Yeah, faceless ones.
Weird. Are there old gods in this game?
I don't think so. It's
there are no
what?
It's clearly Horde versus Alliance only.
There are no old gods in the battle for Azeroth.
None whatsoever.
Just ignore the old gods behind the curtain.
Yeah, there's none of them around.
No, winter is coming.
It's just an illusion. They're nothing's hiding.
That is clearly a squid. With, like,
Yeah, it's just a squid. It's just some underwater creature. It's fine.
I get to summon back if I go and pick up my token.
No.
No?
It's 20 minutes before raid end.
Just get it for heroic.
We told you.
Fuck the lot of you then.
Darky, save your tokens for heroic. Honestly.
We'll get in one.
Oh look, that's scared Carminar.
Oh no!
That's exactly what I sound like. Yeah, and having a panic attack.
And you don't get any help because everyone's too busy laughing.
Yeah.
Aww.
No, we're too busy healing.
We're too busy.
That was a lot of damage.
Stop.
Hey, with the healers. Now people say that we heal around.
Stop, calm me running around.
We're too busy being useless.
Aww.
And everyone's
So sad.
going down.
More faceless ones. What?
No, it's just a squid. It's
It
fine.
looks like a faced one, but it's not. There are
Yeah,
no
it's just a squid.
Right?
No way, isn't this like what Sylvanas did with like the blight? Is this the result?
Can we go to sleep now?
It's just a troll in disguise.
Just like the giant
What are you doing with them rockets?
was totally not put there behind the top.
Who's this Nasoth individual?
He sounds rather charming.
Yes.
Have I
Charismatic
not
almost.
told you about our Lord Savior?
It sounds like the kind of individual who just comes up to you and charms you with this magnificent voice.
No, it's the tentacles that got me. They get in all of the cracks.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
I'm
Yes.
trusting you move to show the.
Where's Forest?
He's on the vacation.
No excuse.
In las vacaciones.
Yes.
Oh look, I'm dead.
Oh no, I am a dead too.
Or actually I didn't die, but I was stood in the crap.
But good thing we spawn at Za'qul. Very good.
I'm working 2 more days and I'm on vacation.
Oh boy!
1.5 more months, and then I go back to school.
Down, me.
I didn't hear that.
Good, it's for the better. Wait, where do we go now?
Keep going down them
Towards
stairs.
The not so old gods.
Thank you, Moon.
Young gods.
Yeah, the young gods.
Yeah, the very young gods.
The
They
young
were born
god,
yesterday.
Baby with the young god.
Oh, that's a giant squid.
So now that we're gonna finish with Ashara, what's the next raid gonna be?
We don't know. No one knows.
We're gonna know after we watch.
Maybe it's more of the non-old god stuff, more of the squids. Maybe it's Siege of Warcraft Point 2. Maybe it's something else entirely. We don't know.
My guess is the Battle of Storm.
I'm feared. I'm gonna die.
Maybe it's the Siege of Thunderbluff.
Yeah, my guess is Ashara again.
No.
I'm going with Horde versus Alliance stuff, or
no,
Horde and Alliance
no,
versus
no,
Sylvanas because
Yeah, I was gonna say though, I mean, we might get a hint after watching the cutscene, and I don't know, some people have probably watched it already, but
yeah.
yeah, I wanna see it when we kill it.
When's BlizzCon?
1st of November. Also known as Christmas.
What the fuck are we gonna do until then?
We'll be fine. They'll do another stream thing. That's how they talked about 8.15 a little bit more in depth. 8.2 was spoken about in a stream, so I'm sure they'll come up with another one at some point.
So you're thinking, are you thinking that this is gonna... Sorry, I was under the impression that we're gonna get the next expansion.
We'll probably hear something about it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we'll be waiting for 8.3 at that point.
Which has new content.
But today, Classic comes out. Woohoo!
Oh, Classic.
Oh, yeah, true that.
Yeah, at some point, maybe
We might
I.
get a title for the new thing, but I'm pretty certain we won't get much else. Yeah.
Well, we did learn a bunch about Battle for Azeroth, and we weren't done with Legion, so the chances there.
Had we not had 7.3 by that point?
8.3, I don't think 8.3 will be out by BlizzCon. I think that'll be like late November, maybe, or if we're really unlucky, after Christmas.
What I'm saying is, did we not have 7.3 by BlizzCon last year?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think 7.3 was out, then BlizzCon came, and then the raid came a few weeks after that.
Wasn't it like that?
The need for us to get something to do before Christmas.
This is why I once more.
Let the technical people speak now. This is what it
But yeah, boss now.
Boss is complicated.
Future speculation later.
Oh fuck, there's like 4 phase shit.
Yes, there's a lot to go over here.
Ugh.
Basically, it's like, here's what phase 1 does, then there's phase 2, then there's phase 3, now combine those phases into one.
Okay. So...
Can I explain it?
So
I can give it a shot. If you want me to. So we can at least get one attempt on the bastard, see how we do.
So during all the phases, just fill in whatever I missed, will you?
Basically, tanks always stand together, especially when we get into a new phase, because you'll be tethered to one another and share damage. Giant portals will appear on the edges of the arena, then a giant tentacle will come and slam us. Look for the portal, don't stand in front of the portal. And smaller portals will appear with ads, kill the ads, cleave the tiny ones, and also don't stand in the portal because that is bad. And then debuffs will also happen, it deals damage to you. Debuffs will happen, stagger the dispel, because when you dispel they blow up. And yet that just hurts a lot. Also, you get feared when you have it, so try to be
Horrific
quick, but
Summoners is the one we need to kill before
yeah,
they
summoners they
become
just
too
need to die ASAP when they show up.
Yeah.
And just go one by one. There will be 3, I think. Then just 1, 2, 3. That's phase 1, basically.
Oh god.
Deal with portal, kill the ads,
Oh.
dispel the debuffs.
What do the tanks do?
You stand together all the time, and you don't do anything. You don't have to tank switch or anything. You just stand there together. Don't move too far away from each other. Hug each other all the time.
Which tank should be the off tank?
That's up to you. There's nothing else, really.
And
You
then burst,
stand together and
Za'qul,
occasionally you move around in other phases.
And then a heavy DPS on Za'qul when he casts his Dark Pulse.
Yeah, but that's phase 4. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Phase 2, at 85%. We'll get into the Fear Realm and get a stacking debuff on us. We can't do anything about it. We'll just have to deal with it. Occasionally, you'll get a debuff where you summon pools beneath your feet. Try to keep them together, and preferably in the middle of the room, because other mechanics will be on the outside, and we don't want pools of evil and death on those. What else is there? Then there's a tank mechanic for you. A giant purple pool will appear somewhere on the edge of the arena. Tanks need to move the boss over there, and the boss needs to stand in it when it explodes. He'll also take increased damage after that.
So much to do.
Yeah. And then otherwise deal with the giant portal and tentacle, deal with the debuffs, and that's phase 2. Phase 3, 70%.
I'm a spooder.
At 70%, he'll start using an ability. Yeah, okay. At 70%, he'll make 3 zones in front of him. DPS needs to stand in those to go to the Delirium Realm, where you're hostile to everyone, but you have 80% haste. So you just deal as much damage as you can, and otherwise, tanks stay together, the portals with the tentacles still happen, the debuff still happens, that's it. That's phase...
How do you get out of that phase?
Oh yeah, also, when you get to the Delirium Realm, if you die, you just get back to the normal realm. You'll die eventually, you can't do anything about it, but you'll just be teleported back to the normal world.
Ah, okay.
And what do you do there?
In normal world,
Kill others.
You avoid the tentacles, you dispel debuffs, and yeah, that's it in phase 3. Not much you really need to do there other than survive. Stage 4 at 50%, that's where the fun really begins, because everything is combined together.
Oh, fuck.
For one thing...
60%, you mean?
That is maybe up for the debate. The Dungeon Journal says 50, at previous testings it was 60, so at some point. We'll figure that out. And then there's the Dark Pulse. When he gets to around 100%, as many DPS need to go into the Delirium Realm and nuke the shield like a motherfucker. How do you get to the Delirium Realm in Stage 4? Well, whenever the debuff that you've been dispelling throughout the entire fight, when you dispel that, it leaves a pool that you can stand in you get a bit of a debuff, you take 5 stacks, and you go back to the Delirium Realm and lose the debuff. So, you stand on those and get teleported around like maybe 90% energy or something like that, so we can get as much damage in on the Dark Pulse. And the ads from phase 1 are also back, but you can only damage them in the Fear Realm. How do you get to the Fear Realm? You stand on their portal and click on the portal or an extra button.
Alright, so let's give this a go and work on this one phase at a time.
Basically.
We got 9 minutes left.
Yeah, we'll just see what we can do.
My ears bleed.
I like my countdowns.
Juicy countdown.
Top me, I'll tank.
All I can hear is internal screaming.
Uh-oh.
My anus is bleeding.
Your psyche will break.
Thanks for your concern.
Alright, what are we supposed to do with those big purple things?
Those are the ads incoming. Go to one of them. Let's go for this one. And then just nuke the living shit out of them.
Tanks go as well, yeah?
Yeah, might as well be over here. Also, giant portal, that's the blue light there. Don't stand in front of that. because that happens.
Ooh,
Alright, move to the next ad. Okay, clearly move to the final one. It will go down fairly easily, apparently.
well, I'll tell you what, Darky, it certainly wasn't an old.
No, there's no old god here.
Yeah, none at all. Alright. Giant tentacle incoming.
Hey, I'm a spider.
And phase 2.
Ooh, ow.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's why you don't get hit by the tentacle. Alright, tanks move to the far back, way over on the other side. Wrong way. All the way over here. All the way to the other side. Over to the water. That's right. That's
in the portal?
The boss needs to stand in that. No one else, just the boss. Giant tentacle incoming.
What about me in the tank?
You should not stand in it.
Okay.
You just take damage.
Too late.
Yeah, don't stand in manifest nightmare pools. Very bad.
Don't spread them like.
Calm, you need to move.
Where?
No, calm.
Alright, phase 3. 3 DPS stand in these.
Ooh, this looks familiar.
Yep, it does. And now, no AoE, don't kill each other, but let's smack the living shit out of the guy.
Black pool is for the tanks back there.
Yeah, going.
No, Blackpool's a shithole.
He's not wrong.
So the stacking debuffs that you get, they're just staying there?
It just stays there until we get to phase 4.
How do we get rid of the delirium? The hysteria, sir?
Hysteria, when we get to phase 4.
Get me up. I'm up.
That's why we gotta nuke him to 50.
Tranking.
What about these ads? Can the tanks taunt these ads?
Not sure, but I just need to go down.
I think I just taunted one. So the
And
off tank can do that?
50%.
In this case, I'm the off tank now for the dead ones.
Alright. Now it gets a little complicated. Giant tentacle in 5. And yeah, boss needs to know that's the ads.
Horrific summoners.
Yep. We need to go down into the fear realm. Stand on portal, and then you can go down.
Your psyche will break.
And you can return if you go to Thalyssra in the back. But gotta get rid of the ads first.
Off tank, get a res, very good.
Escape N'Zoth's grasp. Bend.
I'm dead as well. Okay.
We got no more.
I'm down to 50. That was the last phase, right?
That's the last phase where everything's combined. And you have to move between realms on your own.
Alright, so goal
that
for Sunday.
portal is the realms, right?
Yeah, when the horrific summoner shows up, they'll have a portal in front of them. You can go over there and click extra action button, then you go down to the fear realm, and you can only kill them in the fear realm.
How many people can go down?
As many as you want.
So is it pointless to have anybody up here because they can't do anything?
That's up for debate in a way, sure. You could take everyone down there. That's...
So if we just keep a tank and 2 healers.
Yeah, tanks and a healer or 2 could stay in the normal realm so they don't get hysteria. And everyone else could go down, maybe, but... There are several ways you could potentially do that. Depends on what you want.
I'm gonna have to call it there.
Yeah, I say we call it.
Call it there, yeah.
This is all right.
We did all right.
Yeah, that was pretty okay on Za'qul in the first go. We got to 39%. It's not bad.
So on Sunday we're gonna try to get this guy down and get his jar on normal, and then get into heroic.
Hell yeah!
And then start getting those bosses down and progress. And then because the gear here drops at 415, I think it's safe to say that we'll be doing the normal runs as a quick farm boost for gear, so that heroic gets easier.
Yeah.
But we'll have to be clearing the bosses really quick for them to be efficient.
Isn't it good to practice on heroic or normal? I mean,
it's all right to practice indeed, if you feel it's necessary.
It is. I mean, to the extent that is true, but also on the other side of the flip coin is a lot of people are not following the tactics on normal because they're being they're just allowing the heals to come through and to support the heals, where in heroic we won't have that beneficiary. So I think practicing on normal might make people dumber, but yeah, that's for another time.
Also, considering first 5 bosses, boom, basically.
Good night.
Good night.
And then second boss, we had 1 wipe, so we can go to heroic and learn there.
Good night.
Once we're done with normal.
Good night. Down.
I realize now I have been having push to talk for
Oh boy!
But, anyhow, I'm just off.
Alright then.
Cheers, Nicholas.
Yeah, I'm off too. Good
Peace
night.
out, y'all! There we go. Just for a little bit, because I have one thing I want to do here. Now that I'm streaming, because I decided I wanted to. Never really mentioned it, I just went for it. There's one thing I want to do before I call it an evening myself. Paco!
To bargain.
It's good to see you! How's the defective one? Still pleased to be at your side? Yes, I've given this some thought. Fear may still be what holds your not-so-little one back, but your love is what enables him to thrive without his wings. Perhaps that love will be what restores him to the skies. I'm asking you to trust me. I wish to try something. Alright, if I'm correct, then the two of you will find yourselves airborne as nature intended. Okay. Are you prepared to place your faith in my wing claws? I'm not so sure I trust you, Paco, at all, but sure.
Remember, the skies are mine.
You will not regret a tiny wingless one. Okay then. Let's see what you got. Oh, that's a big roar. Kua'fon! Oh. Oh dear. Well, I'm gonna die. That looked so stupid. Hey! I forgot to transmark my shoulders though. Bit of a fail. Whatever. Let's get that done now. Click. I said click. Thank you. Lucky.
Why must I bleed your air?
What did I tell you, child? All he needed was the right motivation. My death.
Wind be at your back.
How to train your terror attacks. Where's my Kua'fon? Kua'fon! Ah! Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you're living a dream. There you go. There you freaking go. And it's so wonderful. And with that, I am done for the evening. I've done plenty of stuff. Done some decent progress in the normal Eternal Palace. Very good. But for now, I will disappear and chillax. So, a cheers, everyone.